everyone, I'm the Rev. The new Hyper Tyre model for Le Mans Ultimate is here. I could not wait to try this update. Version 1.2.3 lands today, yes today, on release of this video. So I'm going to test the two tyre models back to back. Same track, same car, same settings. No messing on this channel, let's get straight into it. So let's start with the old tyre model. I'm in the BMW hypercar, I'm at Silverstone, and I'm going to talk you around how the old tyre model feels. So I'll try and talk you through exactly what I feel on the old tyre model. Now bear in mind, I haven't tried the new tyre model at this point. This is a last test of the old tyre model. So there, as we go through the fast right-hander, loads of downforce and the car feels stuck to the ground. That's what I can feel. So through the fast section once again, great change of direction, loads of downforce, cars feeling great. Little bit of a slide there, and a little bit more of a slide on the exit, but it feels believable, it feels enjoyable, and there's plenty of information. It's at the low speed where I think it's going to make the biggest difference. Like the front end there, feels like it's good, pointy information coming back. Whoa, snap from the rear, and everything you seem to get in terms of change of direction there came a little bit too much on the throttle. Same as mid corner there, same again. As soon as you hit the throttle, that's when the front end goes pointy. Before you're on the throttle, when you're kind of coasting, it's a little bit vague, a bit nondescript, and you don't really get much information back from it. It's as though there's a little bit of a disconnect between the front and the rear. Ooh, just managed to catch that there on the brake. Great feeling on the brake pedal though. So it's not like these are bad, they're not. I absolutely love these cars, I really do. Again, great feeling on the throttle, loads of downforce. As it piles on, the steering gets heavier. Great detail. A little bit of a lock up there, front end slightly vague. Again, pointy as soon as you get on the throttle. It's like, look, you can just feel that as soon as you get on the throttle, the front end becomes more pointy. And there's just more info coming back as soon as I'm on the throttle. Now, that's not a fast lap by any means. Just lean on that front tyre. Not a fast lap by any means, but you get the gist. I'm just giving the information of what the car feels like to drive before we head on to the new model. So it's not about comparing times, because I've not sat here and done stint after stint or anything like that. It's about comparing the feel. And that I think we can definitely compare. So let's do that right now. So here we are now in the new tyre model. It's the same car, the same track settings, and the same car setup. Let's see what it's like. Here we go. So, will we be able to tell a difference right out of the pits? Only time will tell. Let's crank that battery right up, see what it's like. Okay, straight away the car feels a touch heavier. Now it's through the fast stuff, I never really had an issue, but that does feel different, to be fair. That feels a bit more planted, more like the rear's talking to the front. Okay, so there's a noticeable difference from the outset, that's good. But the fast stuff, never had an issue with anyway. I'd say it was more the low speed stuff where things got a bit vague. So we'll see what it's like when we get to a bit more of the slow speed corners at Silverstone. That front end feels nice though. That's nice, less vague. More info, car feels heavier. Less rotation on the throttle. Okay, promising, but we'll save it for some push laps. That feels nice though. Oh, that feels nice too. That feels nice. You can feel it leaning on the outside tyres. A bit deep on the brakes, but it's okay. We'll bear that in mind for the next lap. As I say, we're not going to see any like world record breaking laps, because you're never going to see world record breaking laps from me. But you'll see my version of pushing the car, so we can get an idea of what it feels like. That feels nice in there. The front end is more communicative, that's for sure. And there, you can't just nail the throttle and count on the rotation. That just wasn't doing it. That just wasn't doing it. Here we go. Let's try and push the car a little bit. Lean on that front tyre. Watch the track limits. Is the battery on max? It is. Feels... Oh, that feels nice. Oh, that felt nice. I've run that a bit too deep there, though. It's not the finest maggots and beckets you're ever going to see, but... certainly feels promising. I'm liking that. Feels more like a faster LMP2. Oh, you just can't abuse the rotation there. The back of the car was not going to allow it. Oh, a little bit of a lock up there on the brakes. Lock up at the rear. That's nice. That is very nice there through the low speed. The car feels pointy, but not pointy on the throttle. Oh, that's nice as well. That's nice. Lean on the outside tyre. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so there's a... Oh, I'd say there's a tiny, tiny amount of vagueness there. But I'm talking like 10% of what was there before. 10% maximum. Brake pedal still feels really good though, not locking up, which is nice. Cut it back. Loads of info there, loads of info coming from the rear of the car as I stamped on that loud pedal. No idea what the lap time was on the old Tyre model, I've totally forgot. But we're going to try again just for another push. Just to give us that bit of an idea. Better on the brakes into there. Not too much curb though, too much curb, but we're still up. It shows you how bad the first maggots and beckets was. But this is very, very promising. I think Studio 397 have only had like that one misstep with the GT3 tyres. Which wasn't a misstep for everyone, that was just my opinion. I didn't like the little, ooh, nearly. Felt the rear then going to come round. I didn't like the direction that the GT3s took initially. I couldn't drive them, I didn't find them enjoyable. But every other tyre model change has felt like this. Oh, which is really nice. Loving it. Oh, through the low speed. Miles better through the low speed. Game changing. Game changing for the hypers for sure. The fast lads are going to love this. And the mediocre ones like me, well, we're going to love it too, lads. We're just going to be a bit slower. Oh, but the fast lads are going to be able to push that. Oh, I should have changed to second. Oh, it's better. It's much better there on the exit. It's much, much better. You just can't abuse the slip. It just feels much more realistic. And there's much more grip. Oh, that was nice. That was better. Felt the front hook up there really nicely. We're up only by a tiny amount, but it all counts. Oh, you can lean on that tyre now. Listen to that. Yeah, that deservedly track limits as well. We could still be up here though, boys. We're going to stay with our foot in it whilst we are. Oh, we're well up. Even with the lift. Oh, I love that sound. Love that feeling. Well, that should be track limits as well. Certainly took way too much to curb there. Oh, the rear end feels super planted on corner exits. Oh, I'm loving that, loving that. Can we get in the 45s? Oh, lock up, lock up, lock up. But the front's talking to the rear really well. Oh, and I'm too eager. So you can still spin them. They're not a piece of kit to drive. Oh, loads of time in the bag there as well. But the front end there talking to the rear really nicely. That was like me looking in my bag of talent and finding it empty. Overall though, superb job. Absolutely superb job. Brilliant. Really enjoyable. Fantastic job, 397. Fantastic. So there you have it, a direct comparison from the old Tyre model to the new Tyre model. Personally, I think it's a resounding success. The brand new Tyre model, when compared to the old, it's less vague, there's more information, there's more feel, especially at low speed, but even the fast stuff feels better somehow. Personally, I think you're gonna love it. I have to say that I've only really disliked that one GT3 misstep when it comes to tyre revisions from Studio 397, the work that they've done on the LMP2, the LMP3, and the way that they've revised the GT3s. I think they've done a stellar job and it seems to be heading in the right direction. The patch notes state that this is the first revision to the hypercars. It will be tweaked going forward and even more improvements are likely to be made. Personally, absolutely love it, and I think you're gonna love it too. If you like what I do on this channel, please hit that like and subscribe button for me, as it would help me out massively. As always, I've been the Reverend. Thank you very much for watching.